Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
To our new passengers, aloha and welcome aboard.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott. This is ResortLoop.com, the gateway to the music and the magic both, strangely enough.
Mm-hmm.
With my lovely wife, Dawn.
Hello.
Hello, thanks for joining me on this wonderful Disney treasure cruise.
It is a really beautiful ship.
It is a beautiful ship. So I think, have we mentioned the door?
We have not mentioned the door.
Now, we've had very few problems on this trip.
Right. And honestly, in any of our Disney trips, there's not been very many problems. But, the issues come up. But this one's kind of a biggie.
The door, it's not even the door, it's the door frame.
Yes, it's like the plastic casing around the door.
Somewhere in there's a squeak.
A really, really loud, annoying squeak.
That we really only hear when the ship's moving.
Yeah, because it's been quiet all day.
Yes, but when you have 2 sea days, it's moving all the time.
It is, and they move at night, so you're trying to sleep, and it's been pretty squeaky, but I'll tell you, there's one thing, I've said it multiple times, Disney does their best to try to make things right.
Yes.
And so our stateroom host took a look at it. He couldn't figure it out, so he opened a case with maintenance.
Yes.
The maintenance man was up here, and you were here while he was here. And
I was here, and he looked at it. He heard it. And every time you worry about it, by the time you call somebody and they come in, they're like, I don't hear anything.
Exactly.
Everything's fine. But no, he heard it.
Mm-hmm.
And he sprayed a lot of lubricant in different places and pulled some things away and was looking and feeling and pushing and squeezing. And
yes. And the other nice thing about Disney is he says, let's see if that takes care of it. If not, we'll look at it again and we'll come back. And true to their word, they came back and asked, how is it now?
They did.
And while he was here, it squeaked.
It squeaked.
So he was like, yeah, that didn't work. So
I think it sounds kind of like they've escalated it again almost. It kind of sounds like. So.
And I'm glad that they're not saying, well, that's just how the ship is. That's just how staterooms are.
Yeah, it's a few months old.
Just deal with it, whatever. They're not just asking us to deal with it. They're doing their best to correct the problem. And that is another reason why we love Disney, because they do want their guests to be happy and comfortable. And it's just kind of something we're living with at the moment.
Yeah, and they also didn't say anything like we haven't seen this before, but I'm not kind of getting the feeling that maybe they haven't seen this before.
Right, because they're not quite sure what to do, but they're trying.
But they said they're going to check it again today when we go back out to sea. We're at the second of our we're our first port day after 2 sea days.
Yes.
And of course, it's not making any noise when we're in port because we're not really moving.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's very nice and quiet.
Very much so. But Disney always wants to make you feel good, make you feel that you're heard, whatever. So we were in our stateroom, had a little knock at the door, and they delivered just a nice little food package, has some popcorn in it and some yummy Disney Mickey Mouse Rice Krispie treats with a little, sorry you're having an issue, which, they don't have to do that. That is not necessary at all, because they are trying to fix the problem, but they do want to, make you feel good about you taking your trip and stuff. So and we definitely did not expect anything. I was very surprised to see him standing at the door with a cute little gift bag, but that was just really, really nice on their part.
Yeah, but I think they were just wanting to acknowledge, we know you're having a problem and it's probably not quite as magical as you want. Here's a little something for you.
It's my nights that aren't magical because I don't sleep well at all anyway.
Yes.
And I'm a light sleeper to begin with. I did bring earplugs, so it's not like I don't try, but the earplugs just fall out and then I'm hearing the squeak again. So I'm trying with the earplugs.
And we have the white noise maker that doesn't quite help with that.
No. But we'll see how it is. They said they were going to come back while we're at dinner because we'll leave by then. Yeah. So we'll see.
We'll see. We'll keep you posted, but they're doing all they can.
They are.
That's all we can ask.
Yep. I'm always a big fan of Disney because, they try to fix your problems. So we love that about them.
Yep.
So on our first sea day, we played a little bit of bingo.
We played some bingo. I think it was the first time we've ever played the full bingo on the Disney cruise ship.
Right. We had played a couple times on Royal Caribbean.
Yes.
And while we like to play bingo, it was so long and so drawn out.
It was long.
And it was just like, okay, yeah, I'm just not into this at all. So we just never, ever did it on the Disney ship because we just incorrectly assumed that it was just the same everywhere. But we decided to go ahead and give it a whirl, and we loved it.
We didn't win.
No, I probably loved it more if we won, but we didn't win.
Fantastically, we would have won.
Exactly.
But it was a lot of fun.
It was super fun. She kept, the game going. There was 4 different games that we played. And she was entertaining. We loved that the venue that we were in had screens up, so it showed which balls she had called. You didn't really have to remember them, although we did buy the electronic pad that pretty much plays for you.
Yeah, you're just kind of there watching that, which was fantastic.
It is. It's kind of fun.
And you can talk. You don't have to worry about missing a ball call or something like that.
And it shuffles the cards around for you, like which one's closest to winning and stuff. So, yeah, the host did an excellent job of just being fun, and it moved very quickly. I thought it was probably the best bingo we've ever had at Seas, and I think maybe we'll try it again on our last sea day.
I think so.
So, yeah, really
I'm sure
fun.
It'll get more crowded as the cruise goes on, though.
Oh, I'm sure, because I think the stakes get a little bit higher.
A little bit higher.
That's
how it rolls.
But it was fun.
Yes.
So, and then what else did we do?
Let's see. That was our first breakfast day. We had breakfast in the 1923.
Yes.
Which was, okay, it was a little slow, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it was a little slow coming out. And my eggs were I ordered scrambled eggs. They were a little runnier than I prefer. But, they're always willing to get you anything else. What else can I get you? Can I get you something different? It's not like you order one thing and if, you don't like it, too bad, so sad.
Right.
So they're very accommodating. Yep. I chose not to get anything else, though. I had a piece of toast. I was fine. So, because I knew we were having a yummy lunch later.
There's plenty of food on the ship.
Yeah, you will not go hungry.
So that's not a concern.
No. We had lunch then also in 1923. We met up with one of our friends and had lunch, and I saw that they had the meatloaf that I had one other time on a different ship for lunch.
Right.
Oh, so tasty. It's like tomato glazed meatloaf. It was delicious with some mashed potatoes and some carrots, and it was really, really good. And it's nice because it was definitely a lunch-size portion.
Right.
It wasn't huge, so I didn't feel like, oh my gosh, I can't do anything else the rest of the day. It was good.
It was a good lunch.
What'd you have for lunch?
What did I have? I was trying to think as you said that, and I don't even know if I remember what I had for lunch.
I don't know either.
Oh.
Too busy with my meatloaf.
And I can't look it up on the phone because we're using it to record right now.
That's right. Oh, well, it's all good.
I remember it was very good.
Yeah, and I think we played some trivia. We did not win.
No, we didn't win the trivia. There was a dispute, and I'm going to, we'll go on about that later. There's no reason to get me all wound up till we're close to the end of the show.
Well, all right then.
Oh.
Okie doke. So then we had our dinner in Coco. Was that no? We had a dinner in Marvel the second night.
Yep.
So we had the nice little Marvel show, and again, just very, very good food.
Good food.
I had the chicken schnitzel, a little bit dry, not necessarily the chicken, but the whole plate because it had the chicken schnitzel on it, and then it had the potatoes with some caramelized onions and some long green beans.
Yes.
There wasn't a sauce or anything with it, which with schnitzel, I don't think you can have a sauce because then it wouldn't be crispy.
Probably.
I don't know.
On the side.
Yeah. I don't know. So I needed a lot of water with that meal, but it was tasty, tasty.
Yep.
Yummy.
Yep.
I would not get it again because I really like it.
Right.
So it was very good. So, I gave you some of my schnitzel to try, but you had something different.
It was good. I had like the beef.
Okay.
Which was it was good Disney beef. It came with like the green beans.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was some kind of mashed potato on there. And it was really good.
Good. The one thing when you travel with Disney every so often, you can see that Disney definitely listens to their guest comments. And if they're able to make changes to things that they do, because when we were on the Wish at the Marvel, when Spider-Man comes out at the end, he pretty much ran through the restaurant, waved at everybody, and he was gone. And I think that disappointed some guests, especially some children who kind of wanted a little bit of interaction. And at a dinner, when we especially have first seating, there's not the time for Spider-Man to go around and, chat with each guest and do autographs and pictures and things.
It's not actually a meet and greet.
It is not a meet and greet. And there are other places that you can meet Spider-Man and, do that type of stuff on the ship. It's just not a character dining like they think of at Disney World. But when we were at World of Marvel, Spider-Man did come out, did his little part of the show, whatever.
Yes.
Then he came back out and he very quickly went through all the tables, kind of tapping the guests on the shoulders, waving hi.
Yeah, tapping, high five, and that kind
really
of stuff. Yep.
had some nice interaction, which I thought there had to have been some concerns that before it was too quick, and they made that change. And like I said, you can take a picture quick, but he's not going to stop and let you take a picture with him, but you can take a picture of him.
Right.
When
You're better
he's
off
in the
taking
dining
video
room.
at that point and grab a frame off of it if you can.
Right, for sure. So it's another thing I love about Disney is they're always listening and trying to, make their guest experiences the best they possibly can. I think they do an amazing job.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then that night was the show,
Seize the Adventure.
Seize the Adventure.
Yep.
So cute.
It was a cute show.
I loved it. I thought it was absolutely amazing.
Yes.
They did just an outstanding job.
And it was a super short show.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah, it was perfect. It had so many characters in it and just really, really entertaining. Great music, great performers.
Kids liked it. We were in the
Yes, I loved Crush and his children. That was my favorite part. They just did a great job.
Yep.
And then we were tired.
And we were tired. And that was the day.
That was the day.
We decided to retire to the room and listen to some doors squeaking all night long.
That's right. So that was the end of that. So do you want to go on to day 2 or should we
let's
save
go?
it?
Let's go on to day 2.
All right.
Let's
so
go on day 2 out.
Day 2 is really day 3 because they consider the first day
I
day
know,
1.
I know.
So the second C day.
Right.
We decided to do our favorite where we order coffee and a little bit of breakfast to be delivered to the room.
Love that.
Between 8 and 8:30, and they're there right on time.
Yep.
So that was really nice. So we kind of had breakfast in bed and just we had to watch Coco because although we had seen it, to be honest, I really didn't pay attention when we watched it on Disney.
Right. We wanted to be prepared.
But I didn't want to not understand what was going on. And I think we probably would have been okay without watching Coco, but it made the show much more enjoyable.
Maybe it's going to make the show more enjoyable. And what do you call it? The queue or the hallway running back to Coco has some amazing things in there. Now, if you haven't seen the movie, which we probably the only ones that hadn't seen it.
Maybe.
I think it was the same thing. I think we played it at home and I was doing other things at the same time.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was doing. So, but I'll tell you, I liked Coco a lot more than I thought I would.
Yeah, I remember liking it kind of when we were watching that, and I remember thinking, I'm going to have to watch this again because I think I really would enjoy the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm glad we watched it on the ship.
Yep.
It was really good. And then we had one of our most favorite parts of our Disney trip, our brunch at...
Oh, the Palo brunch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
It was so good.
It was so good.
So
Very
good.
good.
It always is. I'll tell you about the heirloom tomato soup. It is just... I can't describe it. It's so tasty. You would think it's just tomato soup. It's not just tomato
kind of voodoo
soup.
they put in that tomato soup.
Oh, it's so good.
That wasn't a can of Campbell's with half a can of water in it.
No, definitely not. It was tasty.
Yes.
We also had the margarita pizza.
Yes.
That was very good. But they bring out like a whole pizza that's
a whole pizza.
Big.
Yes.
And, the brunch, there's so many different things that you can order because everything looks amazing and you just want to try everything. Yep. We each ate just one piece and you kind of feel bad, like, I felt bad, and I really, this food.
I wanted to eat it because it was fantastic. But we still had our main dish coming,
right?
Dessert, and I think there was still something else coming out at that point.
Yes. Maybe. He brought the tomato soup and then he brought the pizza right after.
Right.
And said some people like to dip their pizza in the soup. Yes. So I did not do that.
Not a dipper.
No, we had a bread course as well. That was good.
Oh,
and I think I tried like a bite of like 4 different kinds because I just wanted a bite of everything. It was really, really good. Yep. So, and then what did you have for your main course?
I opted for the lasagna, which I had before.
Mm-hmm.
But I only got the lasagna because you were also getting the
chicken parm with the risotto.
Yes.
It wasn't chicken parm. What was it? Yeah, Parmesan chicken.
They call
it Parmesan chicken.
Parmesan encrusted chicken.
Yes, that's what they call it.
Basically chicken Parmesan.
Yes,
on
with risotto. And I really have never had risotto before, but oh my goodness, it was so good.
Looking back on it now, I think I probably would have still got the lasagna, but I would ask for a side of risotto.
Oh, yeah.
Just put a little glob of risotto right next to my lasagna, and I would have been a happy man.
It was so tasty. I gave you a bite of my risotto.
You did. It was excellent.
It was truly, truly excellent. So, had that. And then after that, we had dessert.
Dessert. Oh, yes. I opted for the limoncello tart. Is that what I had from there?
Yeah, it was limoncello something.
Yeah, limoncello. And I would go for the warm, sticky bun.
Right.
But really, I was full.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that warm, sticky bun was fantastic, but massive.
It was like the size of your head the last time.
And if you sit it in front of me, I would eat the whole thing.
Right.
You would think I could stop. No, I'm not going to stop.
No.
Because it's too good.
Yeah.
And it's not going to get any better. I mean, if I were to bring some of it back to the room, say I ask for can I get a bag for my warm cinnamon roll?
I had the chocolate tart with the lemon vanilla bean.
Yes.
Vanilla bean ice cream. That was really good too.
They were delicious and beautiful.
That's the thing. It's the art of food presentation at Palo. I think it's the art of the presentation at every restaurant, but Palo just has that elevated. Right. So it was very, very good.
Yeah.
So, and we got a complimentary. I think you had Prosecco. I had a mimosa.
Yeah, and there was another option.
Yep.
Normally
I forget what the third one was, but.
Normally I probably, normally don't order something like that, but I'm like, it's included and I'm going for the full Palo experience.
Exactly. It was very good. Our server was excellent.
Antonio.
Yes, he was great. He did nail it. He made the pacing. It was just really good. We were there a little bit over an hour, which is plenty for me. And it was good. I loved the table we were sat at.
I was just going to say, you need to talk about the table.
I will.
Loved the table.
The table was great. I have some anxiety about being like on display. I don't want to and have people walking by and whatever. So we're walking into the restaurant. We pass all these beautiful red booths. I'm like, I wouldn't mind sitting in a booth, but we kept walking. So then we're in the part of the restaurant that has the tables. And there was like one lone table for two sitting out in just the middle of the walkway. And I was like, oh, please, please, please do not let that be our table. And it was not. Mm-hmm. So I was grateful. She kept walking. And so we had like a half semicircle booth that was almost like in one of the shells from the Little Mermaid ride.
It totally had that vibe to it.
It did. I loved it. And of course, a beautiful view of the sea. Love that. And we noticed like when Antonio came and spoke with us, it kind of like his voice like echoed down right on top of us and just enhanced his voice, made it a little louder than what it truly was. Like, that's genius. I don't know if they designed it that way, but it worked and it was fabulous.
Yes.
So yeah, really, really
I would request those again because sometimes if you're at a table close to a window, but you're a party of like 3 or 4, somebody's back's going to be to the water, and you're not going to have the water view. But having a nice little booth there, 3 or 4 people probably could have.
Oh, for sure.
Fit in there, and everyone gets a nice little.
Lots of space. I would love to have that type of table again.
Yeah.
So it was great.
We will need to remember that.
For sure. So, and then I think we played trivia. Oh no, we did not. We crafted.
We did craft. It was not the best crafting.
Oh no.
It was It was basically cut out a shape from a paper and glue it together using either
glue dots or double-sided tape.
Yeah.
The double-sided tape was not working well to hold some of the pieces together, and it was difficult to hold because there was a million little pieces to cut out. But essentially what we made was Captain Minnie. Captain Minnie is what we made. Yeah. And I passed mine along to the little girl that was in our group.
Yeah.
And then she can pass it along to the trash when she's done with it. So,
we just wanted to amuse her for a minute.
I did. Just wanted to amuse her for a minute. So
that craft required too many fine motor skills for me.
Exactly. And here's me. When we first started the craft, I'm like, oh, how cute. When we do a Disney day at school, that would be wonderful. I think maybe I'll take an extra paper. I could copy it off. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. No. Too much. This is why. And that was the adults only craft. And it's clear why it was an adults only craft. It was too hard for anybody else. So it's almost too hard for me. but we got her together.
We did.
So it was nice. It's just fun to do something.
Yep.
So, and I took a little nap then, which was nice. And then we had our dinner at Plaza de Coco.
Plaza de Coco.
So
Did you enjoy the show? I enjoyed the show.
Mm-hmm.
My back was to the show, so I didn't watch all of the show.
Oh, okay.
But I heard it, and it was,
yeah, the musicians were amazing. They were great. And that's another thing that I think Disney has listened to their guests about certain things. And one of the things was at Frozen, when we were on the Wish at Arendelle, the music was so loud. You could not hear the person next to you if you wanted to have a conversation.
Yes.
They definitely turned down the music, turned down the volume, so you could enjoy the music and the show, and it was wonderful, but you could still have a nice conversation.
Right.
It was great. What'd you have for dinner?
What did I have? I had the beef again. I had the beef short rib dinner.
Oh, right. We had the same thing.
We had the same thing, and it was tender.
Oh, my goodness. I enjoyed that more than I thought I would.
I jumped right to the entree because that was my favorite part of the whole thing. I also got 2 appetizers instead of an appetizer and a salad. I got the shrimp, which is kind of spicy, fantastic. And then I also had what was the other thing I had? The croquettes.
Okay.
Those were a little dry.
Oh,
had good flavor, a little dry. I still ate them.
Yeah.
But if you're into the croquettes, give them a try. They were actually very good.
Yeah. I don't usually order appetizer or salad. I got soup the first night, but I haven't had an appetizer or salad or a soup since then. It's just enough for me to get through the appetizer or through the entree.
Oh, yeah.
And it's been great. So it was good. Then we did one of our most favorite trivias.
Oh, we did 80s music trivia.
80s music trivia. So we love that because we're old.
We're old. We know everything.
We did. We did a great job.
We did a great job. We got them all right.
We did.
The whole group was with us. We all nailed it.
And then we lost. And we still lost.
We lost in the tiebreaker. Now, here's the tiebreaker, people. Somebody cheated.
Oh, they absolutely had to have Googled it. For sure. They were the last ones to turn their paper in.
Yeah, exactly.
So they had to have Googled it.
The question for the tiebreaker was the Genesis song Abacab. How long is it? The one that gets closest to it wins. What did I say? It was like 256?
Something like that.
Someone said like 320 something.
Yeah.
And somebody else over there said, I don't know,
7 minutes and 2 seconds.
7 minutes and 2 seconds. I don't even remember what it was. He takes the little card. He's like, oh, someone just got it exactly right. And I was like,
come on.
And it was the 7 minutes and 2 seconds one. I'm like, okay, cheater. I'm calling it right now. Cheating.
Cheaters. I think a couple people did
Unless
too.
Phil Collins is in there. Won the trivia.
Exactly. So I do think that they definitely Googled that one.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there was a couple other people that weren't even in the tiebreaker that were looking at them going, you Googled that. They were, come on. You know what? The thing of it is, it's supposed to be just for fun. Give it a break. Have a good time. But
we made them walk the plank. Let's be honest.
Exactly. And then after that, we still weren't done. We went to a different venue and we did brain teasers.
We did do brain teasers, which gave me a headache.
Well, they were a lot harder than I think I've known any brain teasers. But even though they were hard, we still won.
We won. Yeah.
We did. We won. We had 15 out of 20.
We did win. That was more the group than me. I got to be honest. I don't think I helped with that one at all.
Oh, I think Shelly, she nailed a lot of them.
She nailed a lot of them.
She did. I got a couple of them. I contributed a couple of them.
You did.
So
I feel like I was there for moral support.
Yeah, that's all good. So we got our cute little medal.
Woo.
So I don't remember which one it was, but it was fun. I love that they're giving out little medals like that now. They used to give out like little Disney keychains and stuff.
Something, yeah.
But I like that they're kind of consistent across the board now.
Yeah.
And then after that, we played, what was it called? Majority Minds or no?
Majority Rules? No, Majority
Rules, something like that. But it was a game where they asked questions like, what is the best Disney ride at or best ride at Walt Disney World?
Right.
And so you have to kind of read the room, like, what do we think everybody else is going to say?
Right. So your favorite one.
Right. And so you put your little team name at the bottom of the paper and then put your guess in, then you turn it in. And then if you, whoever has the majority guess, they get a point.
Yep.
So we did not win that one.
No, we did not. Let's give an example so people understand what we're saying.
Okay.
So we're in this little group, and they're like, what is your favorite ride at Disney World?
Right. So it could be a lot of things.
Could be a lot of things. You just wrote it on a piece of paper. They calculated them. I think we said, did we say Haunted Mansion or Pirates? We went back and forth.
We said Haunted Mansion.
We said Haunted Mansion, which I figured go with a classic.
Especially because there's a Haunted Mansion parlor on the ship.
We went with that. Turned out the winner. Oh, some people mentioned Tiana's.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Splash Mountain was even in there.
Yeah.
Someone went old school.
Yeah.
The winner, Space Mountain.
That's right. So
it was a young crowd, I guess, at that point.
It was a very young crowd, I think. We read the room pretty well. I think we had 3 of the 6 correct.
Yeah, we did.
We did all right.
We did all right.
So, and the one we went back and forth, like the most annoying song. And we went with It's a Small World, although I said maybe Baby Shark, and it ended up being Baby Shark. But even if we'd had that one correct, we still wouldn't have won, because I think one group, they had like all 6 correct or something. Right. They read the room well.
They did read the room. So
they did a great job. So, and then it was time for bed.
It was time for bed. That concluded our day.
It was fun.
True. The next day was Tortola. I think we'll talk about Tortola on the next show.
That sounds good.
Awesome. So anyway, if you have any questions about a Disney cruise, be sure to reach out to us at Resort Loop Travel. We'll be happy to help you get you on the Disney Treasure. It's a beautiful ship. And if you like the parks, this is the ship to come to.
It really is. I like cruising. I love the parks. I love the attractions. I love everything about them. But there's just something about a cruise vacation, because you're very immersed in Disney, and you can be as busy during the day as you want to be, or you can be as, I just want to sit by the pool, or I just want to sit on deck or read a book. You can be as relaxed as you want to be. First class food across the board. Yeah. And again, you want to sit down for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, there's a restaurant for that. If you want grab and go, there's a place for that. Yep. If you want a buffet, you've got that as well. So you have all kinds of choices for what you would like. And all of that is included in the price of the cruise.
There you go.
And then when we have ports of call, you can do something different, explore different cultures, different countries. You know, it's just really my favorite vacation.
It is. And you unpack once.
Yeah, you unpack once and you're here.
Boom.
So yeah, we'll talk about our stateroom at some point in time and what we think of that. And
yep, sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right, everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott. You can find me on our website, ResortLoop.com, also over there on Facebook and our Facebook group, LooperNationLive.com. Everybody, thanks for joining us.
See you, everybody.
Vacation memories will stay with you and your family for a lifetime. The Resort Loop Travel Group was created with this in mind. Our fee-free services will relieve you of the stress and confusion of finding and booking the best vacation at the best price. After booking, we will continue to monitor for ways to save you even more on your vacation. We will check for any upcoming packages and discounts to save you as many vacation dollars as possible. Resort Loop Travel Group, gateway to your magical vacation memories. Get a quote, or for more information, visit ResortLoop.com.